Hi guys, my name is Natalie and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a tree really cool fading painting. So what you'll need for this project is one canvas, some blue painter's tape, paint brushes, some water so you can wash your paintbrushes off, and some paint. So what you're going to start to do is you are going to get your canvas and you're going to get your blue painter's tape and cut with scissors some lines to go around the border of your canvas. And then you're going to cut a strip that goes in the middle. And it should look like this after you're done. I did this before the video so I have time to do everything. And so you can do it any way you want. You can go like square, another one down the middle. You could do 3 columns and just cut the tape skinnier, like maybe in half. And you could do like whatever you want. But I would say go below a limit of 4 columns, either 4 or 6. It depends on how skinny yours is. So now we are going to start with the paint. So since we are going to do fading colors, we are going to start with white. And then with me, you can pick any color you want. But I am going to do, I'm going to start with blue. And then so I'm going to have some lighter colors and some darker colors. So I have my white, and then I have my lighter one. I have this, and then I have these 2. So I'm going to get rid of this one because you don't want too much paint for your project. So what I'm going to start to do is I'm going to get my paintbrush, and I have a napkin. And if you don't like washing up your paintbrushes, that's fine. I just like doing it so my colors don't get mixed really easily in my white, because that could change colors and make it not white again. So I'm going to get my paintbrush on 1/2 of the canvas. I am going to get a blob of white on my paintbrush, and then I am going to put it on my canvas like that. With mine's facing up. You can also go facing down, like you could go like this or like that. It really doesn't matter to me. It's your project, so you can do whatever you want. Now I am going to wash my paintbrush off in my water, and I'm going to dry it. Okay, now I'm going to open my second blue, and again I'm going to open it, and then I'm going to get a blob on my paintbrush and then put it on my canvas. I think I've explained it enough for you, so I am going to go ahead and let you work on your own, and then I will come back once I have everything ready. Just a reminder, you don't want to do as much paint when you're painting this, because you might go over and it might be like all clumpy at the end. It'll still look very good and it'll look very textury, but we are going to add a tree on here, so make sure to leave space for that. And we are going to go over the tape. Like, what I mean by that is like moving over the tape, like, you know, like. Okay, let's just go. Okay, so now I am done, and this is what it should look like. So, if you did it a different way, like if you went, like darkest to like white, and then like you know, that's always fine. It'll turn out the same, and it'll look good. So now I'm going to get a second paintbrush, and this one is a little bit like bigger than this one, as you can see, like that. But I am just going to get it, and I am going to stroke it like that. So first I'm going to get it in the middle of the paint and stroke it. When you stroke the paint, you want to make sure you're going down. So right now I still have some white on my brush. If you need to get more white, that's good. Like, you can do that. And then once you paint here, you're going to want to go up onto the blue. So you're actually going to work your way up the column, and so it will look good. And like it's fading into colors. Now I am just going over it a second time with the stuff I had on my brush. Now I am on my first light blue color, and again it is lighter because I have still some white on my brush. Now I am on my third blue. It looks really good so far. If you want to follow me and show me a picture of what yours looks like, you can always send me a picture on my website. Now I am just making sure all of it goes in. Now I'm on my fourth blue. It looks really good. Nice fading color of the blue and the textures. So what you want to do after you have your blue on there, as you can see, mine faded, and there's still white, and it's not faded. So now what we're going to do for that to get faded in is we are going to wash this paintbrush off with the water that you have. And you can also dry it. If you don't, it will get watery, and it just won't dry as fast, and it'll like slip off the painting once you're done, and it won't like look as good, and it'll get bubbly and stuff. And I will get back after I am done with that. So as always, we have a special guest, which today there's going to be two. One, we have Mando, which is right here. And then two, we have my sister. Come here. So, here's my sister. And she also likes crafts and stuff. Let's go right here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we have our painting. And we have our paintbrush, which is clean. We are going to start from the white, do one stroke, and then just go down. Okay, so I know everyone likes to add texture to their paintings to make it look like a real wave and stuff. So what we are going to do here is we are going to do some texturing. So with this texturing, it's going to be a little different. We are going to get our paintbrush and actually dab it lightly on our painting. I'm going to do that now, and I will walk you through the process of what I'm doing after I finish this. Okay, so the first step to doing this is you are going to get your painting, and you are going to start it here, and then you are
Natalie, mom's here.
and then you are going to dab your paintbrush like this. On the white, you might not get that much texture, but that's okay. Mine didn't get that much texture either. If you don't want to do this with your texturing with the paintbrush, then you don't have to. But this will just make it look cool, like snow. So with the white on mine, I actually covered it up because I think it looks like snow falling and then it's going into like water kind of. So now what we are going to do is flip our painting back over so where it's facing us. And we are going to start on our other color. And I will come back once I am done picking out my other ones. Okay, so we have our blue that we did. And then we have, so this is going to be like kind of like winter fading into summer. So when I do that, I'm thinking of like red and pinks and all that. So of course we are going to start with white. Then we are going to get a dark red. I have an orange, and I have an E, which is my darkest pink, which is also light, kind of. So I will come back once I get all of this open. Okay, so now we have all that done. I have my white on my canvas right now, and I am just going to wipe that off, and now I'm going to go over to my second color, which is, of course, my dark red. And again, you can go in any order color you want. I just like going for snow, going lightest to darkest, and then for hot, going darkest to lightest. So I'm going to do that today. Again, you don't want to put on that much paint. Again, with this red, you don't want to put on that much because the red that I am using is very bright, so it might overpower the ones that you are doing right now. So put that on the canvas. And I'm not going to wash it that time. I'm just going to go ahead and wipe it off. And then put it in the water. And then I'm going to dab it. So now that I've done that, I am going to paint. I'm going to get my other color, and I'm going to get this on. So I got my orange. Again, you don't want to do a big blob. Just want to do a tiny thing. And I will get back to you guys once I am done. Okay, so I have done my painting, and I've put it on, and it looks like this. You are going to do the same thing that you did with the blue one, and you are going to actually not do the dabbing for the snowflakes. We're not going to do any of that texture. The texture was just for the snowflakes falling on the ground. And so I'm going to speed up the video a little bit. If you need to rewind the video, you always can. And I will see you once I come back. Okay, now I'm done and ready for you guys to check it out. So this is what it looks like. So the red actually turned into kind of like a light pinkish, I would say, and it kind of like changed, and so I'm good with that. So now we are going to let it dry, and for the tree, what you're going to need is you are going to need black paint and some Q-tips. And I'll be right back after this dries. This will take some time to dry, but you can always blow on it, or you could just get a blow dryer and put it on, or do whatever you can do to get it dry. Okay, I am back, and my painting is almost fully dry, but I'm going to go ahead and start painting. What you will need for this one is you will need a paintbrush that has this tip, kind of tiny. You will need some black paint for the tree, and you will also need this pink, bubblegum pink, and you will need one Q-tip. I also have a band of them, so like if one falls apart, which one just did, I can grab another. Okay, so now what I'm going to start to do is I'm going to get to my paintbrush, and I'm going to get my black paint, and I am going to start painting. So what you're going to do is get your paintbrush with your black paint on it, of course. And then after you do that, you're going to get yours, go like on the side kind of, and then make like a kind of like a square kind of, and then you're gonna go out like this. So this is what your start is gonna look like. And then you're just gonna keep going until you reach the point where you can like go. So once you're in the red, you are good to stop. This is what it's going to look like. And then you are just gonna have to go over and kind of like outline it with the black paint. And I'll come back after I'm done with this. So I did the outline and it looks really good. So now what you're gonna do is you're going to start at the end in the red and make it like a branch that's coming out and curving. And then that's gonna be a pointy tip. So here's what it looks like now. Then you're gonna get some more black paint. And you are going to start going out with some branches on the side. So my tree, it might look like a dying tree, but who cares? It's in winter and summer. It has a hard life. So what we're gonna do is just keep making these branches. Some branches might have other branches on them. Some branches might not have other branches on them. Just depends on you. So mine is going to have a few other branches for it. But you want to have a minimum. So you can actually have it to have a good tree, because every tree has to be good. So now I'm just kind of rubbing off the side where I missed it. And then I'm adding a few more. Okay, now I am done with that. And I am going to get my pink paint. And I am going to open it. This is what my tree looks after I'm done. But it's actually this way. And then I'm going to get my Q-tip. And I am going to peel off one end of the fuzzies. So it should look like this. And if you need to cut some more off, you can always just twist it. So it should look like that. Now you're going to get your paint, and you are just going to dip it in, either side works, and you are going to put it all over the branches. These are flowers getting ready to bloom. And yes, they are flower buds. So as I go around here and put the flower buds on, right now where I am, it is snowing actually. So this reminds me of summer and what is it gonna be like. So just going back and going there will be yeah. And I'm actually going to switch over to the other side on the dotted side and scrape off some of the sides. And then I'm just going to dot it. So while I'm doing this, I do want you guys to be very well at this. If you don't, I mean, it's good. Flowers aren't perfect. So I do not care what yours looks like. Send me a picture in the comments, and I will be ready to look at what you guys made. So I am finishing up my last one, and I'm just going to add some on the falling, and there's gonna be some in the air. And so you can also in the comments tell me what this feels like to you, or what it has, what you're gonna do with it or whatever. So this is the finishing product. It looks very good. Now the only thing to do is take the tape off. So what you're gonna start with is getting the edge on the left side and peeling that off. The reason I had to use blue painter's tape is so it doesn't actually stick. You can also use other tapes if you want that don't stick, and that'll also be great. So now I'm just tearing it and putting a pile of tape on the side. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so mine looks very cool. This is what it looks like. I hope yours looks the same. If you use different colors, that's all right. But again, this is a really cool project to do when you're at home or have like time to do it. It is a really cool project. If you want to do it with other people, you can. Again, this is the tree going into summer. And yes, I do know that trees do not have flowers in the winter, but I wanted to make this special. So, if you do, let this dry. And again, this is going to be a great project to do anytime that you want. Please subscribe and ring the bell for more stuff to pop up. Have a good day. Bye.